best wishes, Mark, on pulling the plug, and you've always been my favorite sportscaster in the Bay Area, and from myself and my colleague Rigo Chacon, best wishes for your retirement, brother.
You'll be a fan now instead of working, so congratulations.
Tonight, KTVU Sports Director Mark Ibanez is signing off one last time after an incredible 43-year career here at Channel 2.
43 years. He has covered Super Bowls. He's also covered World Series, NBA championship runs, and he's made countless relationships along the way.
He certainly has. KTVU's Joe Fonzi has this look back.
The same year the 49ers drafted a quarterback by the name of Montana, KTVU Television dipped into the Sacramento market and hired a youngster that the Bay Area watched practice his passion for 43 years.
How's it going, everybody? 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 How's it going, everybody?
When your career spans parts of 6 decades in a major market, you can expect to rub elbows with some high-profile personalities and experience some changes in attitudes, fashion, and grooming styles. Mark's 43 years of covering Bay Area sports wasn't confined to North America. In his 49er travels, he's been to London.
Once the media crush let up a little bit, there was some work to be done on the field.
And to Tokyo. He's been known to brave cold weather.
49ers come to Chicago, conquer the cold, vaporize the Bears. Enjoy that Indian summer back in California, because here in Boston, they're not only getting ready for game 1 of the playoffs, they're also getting ready for winter.
But before you start to think it was all about the gritty correspondent defying the elements, consider some of Mark's other assignments. Who wants to talk to sweaty baseball players when you could spend a little time with Miss USA?
Why are you for the Dodgers?
As I was saying before, I really think the underdog. You know, they've said they're the underdog, and going into Miss USA, I was the underdog.
And what would a Southern California World Series assignment be without a stop on Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills? There must be some baseball experts there.
I don't know anything about sports. I'm too much into myself.
From Miami, I'm Mark Ibanez for the 10 o'clock news. Is that good? All right, they ought to buy that, huh? All right. Hey!
The Bay Area was buying it for 43 years. That means you watch athletes come up, retire, and make the Hall of Fame. And you watch the same kind of evolution with your coworkers while you're still working on your look.
From Berkeley, I'm Mark Ibanez for KTVU Channel 2 News.
And your sign-off.
That's sports. Clyde?
Thank you, Mark.
But that is boxing sometimes, and that's sports.
During Mark's tenure in the Bay Area, he's covered 7 Super Bowls, 7 World Series, 5 NBA championships, and a Stanley Cup final. He was there for everything from the catch to January's NFC title game in Los Angeles. He saw the Raiders move to LA, back to Oakland, go to a Super Bowl, and then move again to Las Vegas. He saw Billy Ball, the Bash Brothers, and an Earthquake World Series. He covered 3 championships and 3 parades for both the Giants and the Warriors. And that sign-off, the people around him changed, but if you were a KTVU viewer, you knew it was time to turn in when you heard...
That's the sporting life.
That is the sporting life.
That is the sporting life for a Tuesday night. Cool, that's the sporting life.
To get personal, there's another veteran KTVU sportscaster who's grateful for a 27-year partnership and will miss the person who understands the kind of trivia, music, and sports moments unique to baby boomers.
You know, Giant fans a little spoiled. Oh, man, we just got blasted.
We just got a direct hit from the Seagulls. Thank you very much.
A little more than 2 years ago, the COVID pandemic changed everything. For Bay Area viewers, it meant we got to see something that rivals sports as one of Mark's life passions. From Steely Dan to Steelers Wheel, we got a daily dose of the ever-changing vinyl room.
How's it going, everybody? Mark Ibanez coming to you from the Vinyl Room tonight. Mark Ibanez back with you in the Vinyl Room tonight. Mark Ibanez with you from the Vinyl Room tonight.
Back in 1967, my mom waited 2 hours in line at a little record store in downtown Santa Fe to get me that. But I love all music. Oh yeah, and I like sports too.
Mark, congratulations on an amazing career, 40 plus years in the business. continuing to tell the stories of all the great Bay Area news and sports history. You were always a part of that, so congratulations. Enjoy the next chapter.
You're a dear friend. I've always admired your class, your dignity, and your grace. You had the unique ability to respect boundaries and get the job done.
Mark Ibanez, my partner. How you doing, man? Congratulations on retirement. 43 years, man. I don't know where this time has gone, but hey, the people are gonna miss you. I miss you. You'll always be my partner, and KTVU is gonna miss you. So you have a great life. Take care of the family, and we all love you.
Mark, you've been a great friend. You've been an inspiration, and it's been great playing tennis with you. Have a beautiful, prosperous, and happy retirement.
Mark, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed and revered working with you for the last 43 years. It's wonderful working with you. I really miss you. I just can't explain to you how important you are to me and my wife and our future. Good luck, buddy.
Mark will now have more time to add to his vinyl room collection and enjoy his grandkids. And know that he has a place as one of the most iconic sportscasters in Bay Area history.
Don't tell anybody I don't wear a whole suit.
I think a lot of people already know that about you.
But you got pants on matching tonight.
Well, it's a big night, you know. I did it out of respect for you guys.
No, you look fantastic. You know what I love? I love over the years how the sign-off has changed. It's evolved. The mustache has kind of gone away. It's like melted away.
Changed.
But I love those send-off messages. Dusty Baker, Chris Mullin, Steph Curry, Bubba Paris. They mean so much. And I know to you, the relationships that you've made over the years with not only all of us, but with the players, the coaches, the people in the sporting world. Tell us about that.
Well, it's really people asking all the time, like, Mark, you're a grown man. What makes you still interested in sports after all these years? And I always say, it's not the final scores. You know, it's the people behind the drama and the chemistry of uniting a team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And the personalities. You guys know me. I like people, and I like to know what makes them tick. And the same is true with athletes. And I think if you treat them with respect over the years and realize that, you know, they may have super skills on an athletic field or on a court, but they're really people. They have a lot of the same anxieties and stresses that we have. They have kids and, you know, this, that, and the other. And if you take that approach, you know, you get that kind of response.
Yeah, that's probably why they did respond the way that they did too. But just as interesting as it is to have all of these icons really, you know, approaching you and have this relationship with you, I mean, people out there at home, they have that same sort of respect and admiration for you. That's just as important, if not more, for you.
Well, two people, you know, in particular, the news director, Fred Zender, rest in peace, who hired me, gave me a chance. Didn't really realize how green I was. You know, I was in way over my head. And Dennis Richmond. And both of them encouraged me in different ways to ad lib. And you guys know I don't really.
No script. Never, just like little notes.
And Fred encouraged me, just said, you know sports pretty well. Just talk it. People will relate to that. And, you know, I'm going to mess up. I'm going to forget a name every now and then or drop it. But, you know, and that I feel like is a connection. And I think people know I grew up in the Bay Area and I love these teams, which is a dream come true in itself. Never having to fake like I was rooting for, you know, a team and I really didn't care. And the other thing too is I've never apologized for, I'm more of a fan than a journalist. And I have no problems with that because I feel like it's that enthusiasm that connects with the people. And I've had so much just in the last few days. I thank everybody out there for all your comments, and you can reach me at markibanez@icloud.com.
Okay, you just open the doors to floodgate now.
They're gonna markibanez@icloud.com. No, they're gonna disconnect my email, you know, as they do. But and KTVU, through hard times, you know, that I had in my personal life, they. Thank goodness I had this place to come to.
I love what Dennis Richmond said. He said, it's nice working with you for 43 years. He still has his humor.
You know, he taught me how to be a professional.
Well, you are the ultimate professional, and it's been an honor and grateful to work with you. And like you said, it's an art, it's a skill, and you make it look effortless every night. And it's been so much fun to work with you, and we are all going to miss you so much.
I love you guys and
so
everybody
very
in
much.
the newsroom, and I just wish our viewers understood how conscientious and how much the folks here at Channel 2 care about what they're bringing to you every night and letting us into your home. That's the main thing that resonates with me, is just the people that I've gotten to meet that I ordinarily wouldn't have had the chance to, and I'm just honored. I'm so happy I'm from the Bay Area. That's what I say.
Yeah, you were saying you didn't want to go to the LA and have to like fake it for the Dodgers.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
We have a little bit more with you coming up at 11. It's not quite over yet.
People are probably like, I'm over this.
No, we're going to get as much Mark Ibanez as we can tonight.
It's never enough.
I appreciate it.
Well, Mark, thanks.
Glad I'm from the Bay. That's what I got to say.
Don't go away just yet. All right.
We still have